Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Stephen and today I'm going to do a walk around video presentation for you of our fantastic 2012 Toyota Kluger Grande in white. As you can see, really nice colour. Does stand out. It's the updated front. We've got the fog lamps down the bottom. We have the very nicely styled slimline black number plates there. We also have headlight protectors and the clear bonnet protector on the car. So previous owners have cared enough to put those little extras on there. Part of this video I'm going to go through the paint condition of the car and the rest of the features on the car. So starting at the very front here, having a look at the front bar, really good condition. Doesn't seem to be any big stone chips or anything on there that I can see. We do have one minor one just here. Also having a look at the bonnet, really good condition. A couple of minor little stone chips on there, but nothing really bad. As we come around to the driver's side here, we're going to have a look. You've got our very nicely styled indicator in the right hand guard there. The paintwork on this side is really good. Coming down to our tyres on the front here, absolutely fantastic tread there. And looking at the condition of the rim, absolutely sensational, unmarked or scuffed rim there. Coming up from there, we do have our colour coded mirrors there, really good condition. No big stone chips or anything that I can see there. And we have a little light underneath there for when you open the vehicle. Now, looking at the paintwork on the doors, really good condition from what I can see. Having a look down here, we do have a couple of minor little marks there. We do have keyless entry on the Grande. We also have weather shields for the front windows there too, so really good there. Privacy glass on the back here, so nice dark stained glass. And once again, we've got the chrome door handles there too, so really good. Very nicely styled as we come further to the back, and the paintwork really well looked after here on this car. Looking at the rear tyre, really good tread there, and once again having a look at the rear rim, absolutely sensational condition there. Excuse me, unscuffed. So coming around to the back of the vehicle here, excuse me, we have our nice chrome on the tailgate here. Looking up the top, we do have our high mount stop lamp, our high mount wiper arm, and the nice slimline number plate on the back there. Now we have a button here which we can pop. Pushing that button will allow us to open the glass, giving you access if you want to put your shopping bags or you've got some stuff stacked in there. Excuse me. And then if we close that, we have our electric button underneath, which we do have up here. We also have the reverse camera on the tailgate, and as you lift up, the first thing you notice on the bottom of the tailgate is the electric button for opening and closing the car. As we have a look in the vehicle there, you will notice the back condition really well looked after. The carpet has no real marks or tears in it. A little bit of wear from having different bits in there. We do have our cargo blind there which clips onto the back of the seats. Also, being a 7-seater, you've got your straps there to pop open the 7 seats up, and then underneath we've got a few extra filters that the previous owners had on the vehicle, which is really good. So a bit of extra money saved there. And then popping open the top here, we have our tools for our spare wheel. So I'll put these back in there. Once, as I said, push the button and the tailgate shuts on its own, which is really handy. And then the other thing you'll notice when you look at the condition of the paintwork on the back, really well looked after, and even the plastic moulding that's on the top of your rear bar, really well looked after. Not heaps of markings on there and scratches or anything. The chrome here, really well looked after, and so is the bottom of the black bar. Now as we come around to the passenger side of the vehicle, the paintwork on this car really has been very well looked after right throughout. One minor little blemish just there that I can see. Once again, having a look at the rear tyre on the passenger side, really good. So is the rim, unscuffed rim there too. And flying further down, looking at the condition of the paintwork on the doors, really good. Bit of polish left over there. Nice and well looked after. And looking at the passenger mirror too, that's always a good sign. A lot of them get scuffs. This one is nice and clean the whole way round. And once again, looking at the front, alloy wheel, unscuffed, and great tyres on there. As we come back around to the front, I'm just going to pop the bonnet for you on this car. Now we're going to show you where all the power of our fantastic Kluger comes from. So popping it open, nice big V6 under here. As you can see, plenty of room under there. Now this is a 3.5 litre 6-cylinder petrol engine, giving us 201 kilowatts of power and 337 newton meters of torque. All this is coupled with this 5-speed auto, giving us an average of 11 litres per 100 kilometres. So out of our 72 litre tank in this car, we're going to get around 655 kilometres of incredible driving out of it. Alright, now to the inside of our really nice Kluger here. As you can see, presents really well. We do have the beige colour leather inside in the interior, so it's a little bit different from all the others. Really nice door trims. We've got the wood grain in the door handle there, the top part being black, so it does break it up as well. Turning my steering wheel to the right, you can see here we have our mirror controls on the dash and our tailgate control button, so I can push that and open up the rear tailgate. On my door handle here, I've got my window controls and my door lock and window lock button. Coming up, I have my headlight controls as well as the fog lamp switch here and indicators and headlights. On the left hand side you have your wipers for the front and your rear wiper control arm. Now having a look at our steering wheel, really nicely sized steering wheel in this car. There is a short little stick on the back side here where my fingers are, that is for our cruise control. On the right hand side here we actually have our climate control, so I can turn it on and off and adjust my temperature. You have your display for your screen up the top, so you can go through with the average cruising range, current fuel and your fan speed there too. On the left hand side we have our radio controls here as well as my phone control there too, so really good, easy to use. Having a look to the centre of the car, we've got our vents up the top with a small screen up there for your display. Clicking here, it does come up with your nav there, and then you've got your map, so you can push your destination and go into there too, with your buttons for your radio controls, your display control here too, so you can change down along the bottom, and your power and volume, so you can turn your audio off and on, and it shows you at the top there. So coming down from there, having a look at our dual zone climate control, so I can adjust both sides or separately or the same. I also have in the middle, I have my rear air control button there, so I can turn the rear system on as well. And then I've got my AC, my sync and the modes and our fan off. Coming down from there, we do have our front heated seats, a 12 volt charge point, and on this side here we do have our auxiliary port under the cap there. Now you will notice I just put it into reverse, so coming back to the screen, a very nice big reverse screen there for you to see clearly behind. Pops up automatically when you put it into reverse. Now we do have 2 keys with this car sitting in our cup holders, and you'll see the nice wood grain finish inside here. We have our 12 volt charge point here, our snow button, and then really big cup holders inside here too, so you can sit the bigger drinks in there and they flip down there, or you can have that covered. Popping open the center console, nice size storage for the center console, but the good thing is it's a nice size armrest for those long drives. The other thing is, looking up, we do have our sunroof here, so we can slide it all the way back, automatically going back, not so bad today. And then it stops there, or you can make it go to the back. Pushing in that, it'll automatically go all the way forward. And then we also have our up down button, so you can just pop the top for the vent, or you can have it down and you do have your handle here. We also have a roof mount DVD player, which is factory fitted in the Kluger. And then having a look around the vehicle, you'll notice that the car is in really good condition. The leather seats very nicely looked after. We've got floor mats in the front, the carpets in the back are well looked after too, and just overall the interior and condition of this car has been very, very well looked after. And that also reflects in the service side of things too. As you can see here, coming back to the front, the 15,000 service, it's done 23,000 for the next one, 34,000, 48, 52,000. We've done an intermediate service when we got the car, so you know you're not due to spend any money on this Kluger when you drive it away. Okay, so in summary of our walk around video on our 2012 Toyota Kluger Grande, very nice car, well looked after, 5-star NCAP safety rating. So if you've got any more questions on the vehicle, please give us a call here at Berwick Mitsubishi on 9907 0555, and thanks for watching.